All right.
Has President Trump landed?
He's there, and he's already been meeting with the leaders there in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah, first overseas trip, obviously, in his second term now. Hi, Doug. How many countries is he going to?
Well, at current count, 3.
Okay.
But that could change. We'll see. This is a trip largely focused on trade, but the president may be open to a detour later in the week. President Trump arriving in Saudi Arabia this morning, part of a region he focused on in his first term as well.
It should increasingly become one of the great global centers of commerce and opportunity.
And increasing investments in the U.S. will be a major part of this week's outreach.
That's what Donald Trump wants to do. He wants to be like a governor going on a trade mission.
But it will also go well beyond a trade mission. This comes as the U.S. continues to engage with Iran to curb its nuclear ambitions. There's the ongoing conflict in Gaza. And while the current itinerary includes stops in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar, the president said he is open to adding a stop in Turkey, where talks are set to begin this week to end the war in Ukraine.
I would fly there if I thought it would be helpful.
And the stop in Qatar is generating some controversy, with the president about to accept a gift from that country, a 747 that he plans to use as a temporary replacement for the aircraft currently used as Air Force One.
His shameless self-enrichment is without equal in American history.
Democrats scolded the president, who responded with a golf analogy.
There was an old golfer named Sam Snead. Did you ever hear him? He won 82 tournaments. He was a great golfer. And he had a motto: when they give you a putt, you say, thank you very much. You pick up your ball and you walk to the next hole.
Okay, despite some unease, even among some Republicans, the White House insists this is all above board and that the plane will eventually be transferred to the president's library foundation. Mike and Karen.
So the next president after President Trump won't get that plane to ride around in?
Right. The way this works, as you know, the aircraft, the 747s they use right now for Air Force One are really, really old. They're in the process of replacing them. Yeah. Boeing is behind schedule in doing so, so they're probably going to arrive right at the end of the president's term, it sounds like. So this acts as kind of the stopgap, is the thinking.
Oh, I got you. Okay, but they got to retrofit this fancy plane from...
Yeah, and the plane is free, but the retrofit is not, and that's not going to be cheap.
No. The plane's worth $400 million. How about that?
Thanks, Doug.
Well, the last known